I'm not a big fan of driving games. I'd like to say that it was due to a lack of variety in the genre, or a repetition in gameplay, but it's mainly just that I'm terrible at them. However, after witnessing the brutal, chaotic glory of Next Car Game for the first time, it's hard to not get excited. Next Car Game is being developed by Bugbear Entertainment, and it's currently in a fairly early alpha. Of course, because it's 2014, this promising title is already available to buy and play from Steam Early Access. Fans of the Burnout series will immediately fall in love with Next Car Game, with its hyper-realistic damage system and a focus on not just outpacing opponents, but actively destroying them. As you've no doubt already noticed, Next Car Game is very good looking. Screenshots just don't do it justice, as it's the physics in the game that are the most impressive. Tyres spin out of control in the distance, cars fly through the air before crashing in a pile of twisted metal, and concrete slabs satisfyingly crumble upon impact. Never has a racing game been this destructible, and there's not a single scripted sequence in sight. Those familiar with Bugbear Entertainment might remember their Flat Out series. Next Car Game follows the same philosophy as Flat Out, and like those games features a Demolition Derby mode, as well as more standard races. It's in the Demolition Derby mode that Next Car Game is at its most impressive. Up to 24 cars can fit in the stadium at once, and it makes for some incredible displays of what the engine is capable of. The characters in Crash would have a field day with this one. The Demolition Derby is a lot of fun, but there's not a huge amount to it once you've gotten over the eye candy. The aim of it is simply to be the last car running, using Burnout-style takedowns to eliminate opponents. The arena gets very cramped, and I found that a lot of luck was involved when avoiding a deadly crash. I'd imagine that this mode would reach its full potential in online multiplayer. The normal race mode, while not quite as chaotic as the Derby, is still destructive in its own way. Driving around the track often feels like doing a lap in the wacky races, with cars flying overhead and little skirmishes happening between the AI at the sidelines. Next Car Game's handling lies somewhere between Gran Turismo and Burnout. While not a full-on arcade racer, it also slightly exaggerates real-life physics. Of course, this serves to make the numerous crashes that bit more impressive. One thing I would say though is that the game doesn't have much of a personality. Other than the remarkable engine, there's really not much that makes Next Car Game stand out, down to its nondescript title. It's still early days though, and Bugbear Entertainment still have time to forge an identity for their game. Again, it's all a lot of fun, but very bare bones in its current state. Know that if you choose to buy this early access title, you're essentially purchasing a tech demo. Next Car Game may not be much of an actual game in its current state, but it's a remarkable proof of concept for the best car game engine that I've seen yet.